Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie and today's video is going to be an all affordable products makeup tutorial. It's kind of just going to be miscellaneous products that I enjoy or that I haven't used before. The only one that I wouldn't consider affordable is going to be my eyebrow pencil, and that's about it. So the first thing I'm going to be using is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. Next, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, and I'm going to blend that in just with a Real Techniques beauty sponge. That is also very affordable and it's a great sponge. Does anyone else who uses this foundation think that it smells really good? I really like how it smells. The thing I really like about this foundation is that it's not mattifying, but it's also fairly long wearing. So the next thing I'm gonna go in with is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is my favorite affordable concealer that I own. And then with what's left on the sponge, I'm gonna just put a little bit on the chin. Next, I'm gonna set my face with my Coty Airspun Loose Setting Powder. What I like to do is set the areas that have creasing, so my eyes, and I have a line on my forehead, and then I like to go out from there and just kind of work that powder over the rest of that area. So I start with like the line on my forehead and then work my way down the middle of my forehead and then out to the edges. That way everything is set down, but I'm putting the bulk of the product where I need it to be really set in place. And then I'm kind of spreading it out everywhere to set down the foundation, but it's a lighter dusting. Then I'm just gonna take a flimsy little brush and give a really light dusting all over my face just to kind of wipe off any excess powder that I might have. Next, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. bronzer palette, and I've never used this before, so we'll see how it is. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to use it to contour. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit at a time, right in the cheekbone area. Okay, that's really light, so I can go in with a little bit more than that. I'm gonna take that into the temples and the sides of the forehead a little bit. Just gonna take a little bit of that underneath the nose. Well, it's on my nose, but just right here. That gave me a really nice, light, natural looking contour. I do want to kind of give my skin a little bit more color. I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop bronzer in Private Party. And I'm gonna go in with a big, fluffier brush to just kind of add some color. So the contour added some dimension, but this is going to add some color and life back into my skin. I'm also going to take this bronzer under the chin and on the neck. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with Terracotta Blush by NYX. I've been wanting to try this blush for a long time, and today's the day. This brush is actually really affordable too. This is one of the Wet n Wild blush. I think this is a blush brush. If you're looking for good affordable brushes, I think that these are a great bet. They're only like $1 to $3, I think, per brush. They're Wet n Wild, they're the white and pink ones, and I really like them a lot. Okay, so I do like the color of the blush. It's very bronzy. The thing I don't like about it is that it has some shimmer in it. The shimmer seems to be catching light in weird ways on my pores, so it just makes my cheeks look a little bit more textured than I would prefer. So not a huge fan of the blush, although I do like the color. Next, I'm gonna go in with Colourpop highlight in Flexitarian. I haven't tried to use this in a long time. I tried to use it early on when I first got it, and then I kind of just set it aside and forgot about it. It's definitely a good affordable highlight, and when you swatch it with your finger, it looks really pretty. Like, I really like how it looks. I've tried it with a brush and it didn't work that well. I'm just gonna go for it again using my regular brush, and then I will try to fix it if it gets messed up. Okay, so it's very intense. And let's just, it looks streaky when it first goes on, but the more I kind of just work it in circular motions with this, the more blended it gets. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my fingers and just put it on my Cupid's bow. Okay, so now the skin is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my eyebrows are done, and in case you're interested in what I used the IT Cosmetics Brow Power pencil and the Brow Gal Instant Brow Hair 02 eyebrow gel. This has like microfibers in it, so I really like it a lot. So next I'm gonna go in with an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. This is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette in Summer Breeze, and it looks like this. I think it's so pretty. I really enjoy these colors. I'm going to start out with this color on the end, the lightest shade, and just a little concealer brush, and I'm going to highlight under my brow bone, and then I'm also going to kind of highlight my eyelid and inner corner with that. These are all matte shades, which I like a lot. I feel like shimmers from the drugstore tend to let me down. I'm not actually that big into drugstore eyeshadows, if I'm being honest. It's rare for me to find a palette that I really enjoy and continue to use. This one I don't even use that often, but it's definitely one of my favorites that I've found. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start taking each of these colors all the way down. I don't think I'm gonna use this one right here or the purple, but I think I'm gonna use every other color besides that, just to get kind of a gradient and to get some dimension and some good color, but also have it be gradual, you know. Go slowly, build onto the color, and then decide where I wanna go from there. Go right in. And I'm just going to work that into the crease, and then I'm going to slowly work that up towards the eyebrow once I've laid down most of the initial product, just to kind of get a nice gradient. Now going in with a smaller blending brush, next color. And I'm actually going to kind of gradually not go in as far also. So the first one I took all the way from the outer corner all the way in and blended it just up. This one I'm going to take all the way out, but I'm gonna stop right about there. So that I just begin to kind of bring the eye back. Using that same brush, I'm just gonna go into the next one and do the exact same thing. Remember to start in the outer edge and then work your way inward. And with each color that you put on, go a little less in towards the corner of the eye every time. And then when there's a minimal amount of product left, you can, with a very light hand, blend upwards. Next color, same brush, same process. Now we're only going about halfway across the crease and keeping the rest of everything on the outer edge. And then when there's not much product left at all on the brush, gently, very gently, just kind of wiggle upward just to kind of blend everything together. Skipping right past this one to this one. And actually, I think I'm gonna take this one all the way across. I'm gonna start on the outer part, get most of the product, but then I'm gonna work it all the way across because I really like that color. Work it up. Just with a very light hand, just kind of add some warmth. And then going in with a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna take that dark brown and I'm going to just put it on the outer third of the eye in the crease. So I'm just going to add it right out here on the outer edge just to add some depth. And I'm really gonna focus it in the crease and the deepest part of the eye socket, the deepest part of the crease, and only the outer third. And once I really got that product down and the brush is more clean, actually, I'll even kind of clean it off on my hand just to make sure I'm not dragging more color out. And then I'm gonna gently blend that up and out. Okay, and finally, I'm gonna take that brown and the black on that same smaller blending brush and go back and forth, picking up both of those colors to kind of deepen that brown up, tapping off the excess so there's just a light amount on the brush. And I'm gonna go in the very, very outer corner, not really on the lid, just barely on the edge of the lid. So right here, and I'm just gonna wiggle my brush and kind of lay down some depth right at the edge, right there. And I'm just gonna begin to deepen the outer corner, like so. And I'm not really spreading this around much. I'm really just pushing it and barely lightly kind of blending into that one little spot. And I'm not gonna move it past that, but I am going to take that first larger blending brush that I started with, and on the edge of it, very gently, just on the top edge of it, begin to kind of blend and diffuse that line so that it's not just a harsh blob of color there. Next, I'm gonna take a flat definer brush like this, and I'm gonna pick up that brown. I'm gonna use that to go right under the lash line, starting at the outer corner right here, and then blend slowly inward with less product, and it should only go about halfway, mostly on the outside of the eye, what that's going to do is kind of bring the eyes outward. I could line the whole bottom and really smoke it out for something really dramatic, but I'm kind of looking for something to bring the eyes outward, and that's what this is gonna do. Next, I'm gonna take this color right here on a fluffy pencil brush, I guess. It's little, but it's a pencil brush. And I'm going to go right under what I did to blend it out. And I'm not gonna take that all the way in. I'm gonna leave this bottom inner corner blank, and I think that that's going to give a little bit more of a doe-eyed effect and also help to just open up the eyes. This next part is totally optional. I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop cream gel liner in the color Honeydude, and it's just going to add a little bit more light to the waterline. I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. Never used it before. We'll see how I like it. So I like that mascara. I think it went on really pretty. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, but besides that, looks pretty good. I'm going to actually just continue to add mascara. I was going to wear false lashes. These are the Ardell Wispies. I was gonna put those over the top, but I still have some lashes left over from getting lash extensions, and I think I'm just gonna put some mascara on those and call it a day for the eyes. Now to finish up this look, I'm gonna go in with a lip liner, and probably that's it. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Liner in Nude Suede Shoes, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. I should have said line and fill. So I'm going to line them and then just color in the rest of them. Okay, so now that lip liner is on and this look is complete. So I really like this lip liner because it's not overly drying. It doesn't drag, it's very creamy when you apply it. It dries down matte, but it doesn't dry out your lips. So really like it a lot, and this color I feel like looks really natural. So that's everything for this look. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you're interested in any of the products that I used, all of them are affordable except for the eyebrows. I'm gonna link everything down below so you can check it out. If you have any questions or video requests, go ahead and also leave those in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Anyway, I hope that you did like this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I hope to see you next time. Hope you subscribe and check out more videos. Bye guys.